right, let's go to first to Hokkaidō. Interestingly, what I hear a lot from Japanese people who don't have maybe a linguistic background, they say that once you get to Tohoku, maybe I should show the map because it gets easier to understand. Okay, so they say that, let's suppose we're in Tokyo, right? We're here in Kanto. Here, right? Yeah. So Kanto, then they say that when you get to Tohoku or northeast, it gets muddy because they start with the Zuzu then, so they don't say things clearly. But they didn't say that when you get to Hokkaido, it gets clear. But they forgot to tell that that's Sugata the middle, which gets even worse. So it gets worse before it gets better. But, I forgot. So a lot of people say that Hokkaido is a kind of they speak standard Japanese or Hyojinbo. But I'll show you that's not exactly the case, right? This is a brief history of Hokkaido, what I could understand. I read that the place started with migration from people, please somebody correct me if I'm wrong, started with migration of people from Tohoku, but I don't know the exact place, and also from Tokyo. And because of that, at least in terms of accent, it's kind of a Hyojinbo-like accent, so it's an accent similar to standard Japanese, but let's look at some features that I consider interesting. Okay, so as I say here, it's not a perfect match for standard Japanese or Hyojinbo. Okay, let's talk about grammar. One interesting feature, let me get some water. Actually, this is a feature that is going to repeat itself when I talk about Tohoku or Northeast. So imperative. So if you want to say like in Japanese, wake up is okiro, right? But in Hokkaido, it's okire. So we have a different conjugation there, right? And if you follow this example, instead of saying kiro for wearing, they say kire. And look, miro, mire. So you can see that there's a different conjugation there, right? And the one I think interesting is tabere. Little different, right? Instead of tabero. And another one, this one I haven't seen in other dialect, is a potential form. So in Japanese, they say suru koto ga dekiru. But in Hokkaido, they use the form saru. So if you can say that a pen can write, Japanese is kono pen wa kakemasu. In Hokkaido, it's kono pen wa, sorry, this is a negative, kakasaranai. So we have a different type of potential form there. So you can see there that in terms of verbs, it's a little off from standard Japanese. In particles, this is a particle that actually comes from Tohoku dialect. So if you hear someone saying be at the end, usually it's Tohoku ben. So here is like an example that I found, ikube. So probably in Japanese it would be like ikuzo, ikuyo, in kairube. So we have the be particle is a part of Tohoku dialect. But things get tricky. Maybe I can ask my friend Yoshi to help me, because some words are off, hankakusai. So absurd, like baka bakashi. Can you say this in Tohoku? So Tohoku ben, right? How about menkoi? I know is really Tohoku ben, means kawaii, menkoi. Then this one is tricky, koi. But it means tsukareta, so I'm tired. And interestingly about tired, I was talking to my friend here, Alex. He lives in Nagoya. If you want to say tired, in Nagoya you say erai, right? So some words are really tricky. In certain region, they have a totally different meaning. So you think you're understanding people, you're not. So that's a cool part. Maybe that's interesting to know, at least some basic dialect words. Speaking of which, so I asked my friend, if you say kowai for tsukareteru, how do you say you're scared? You say, it's in the next page, you say okkanai. And, okay, let's see some other different words. Azumashikunai, unpleasant. So usually people who speak Japanese, only standard, they will understand that. Then yurukunai, for difficult. But this one, maybe if you think about the meaning, yuru is something soft, right? Yurukunai, not soft. Maybe you can guess it means difficult. But maybe first time you listen to it, you won't understand. By the way, Yoshi, do you know any of these words from Tohoku ben?
In Aomori, we said azumashi or azumashikunai. So I'm comfortable or I'm not comfortable.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you. So I see here that's a really Tohoku ben. It's not Hyojinbo. So it says a mixture of Tohoku Ben and Hyojungo. Okay? All right. This one cute one here, Izui. Izui is like doesn't fit. Working? Yeah. Okay. So Izui means like shikkuri konai. So something. If you hear people saying that Hokkaido is standard Japanese, so no, it's not. Right? This is only vocab, right? Another one that is cute, mochokoi. Can you say that? So it means ticklish. In Japanese, they say kusugutai, right? That's really, really different. Okay, so this, I think we're done with the vocab. Grammar. Extra vocabulary, sorry about that. And the typical one is namara. When you want to say tottemo, like, let's say it's cold, namara samui. So typical Hokkaido dialect. About verbs, this one is interesting. Everybody knows the verb nageru, to throw, right? But in Hokkaido it means to throw away. And you can say gomi o nageru. What do you think if someone say gomi o nageru yo? Right? So it means throw away. So that's very interesting. Okay. Then one I use with my Hokkaido friend is shitakke. It's like see you. It's like sore de wa shitakke. Then verbs. Sorry, I didn't divide properly. Kachaku, to scratch. Japanese hikkaku, right? And chosu, to touch. Chosu. And bakuru, to replace instead of kairu. And the last one was cool. So odatsu is like choshi ni noru. So get carried away. So choshi ni. So if you say choshi notara dame, you say odacha dame. So if you just know Hyojungo, you're not gonna understand that. So that's my view of Hokkaido.